Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Desert Demolition, starring Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner for the Genesis and Mega Drive. And if I can do it, I want to catch the Roadrunner, but I can't seem to catch the Roadrunner for some reason. Stop sliding! We played Carlsbad Caverns in the last video. I don't know why they were bad or why they were named after Carl. All I know is that they were caverns. And I still can't catch the Roadrunner. Great. But I got plenty of time, so that works for me. And I need to press the jump button to ensure that I recover whenever I run into the... basically anything that makes me explode. And let's get out of the first section. So we're in Granite Gulch now. Why did that happen? I really didn't want that to happen. Now I have to ensure that I don't hurt myself a whole bunch as I make my way down. And I want to get my hands on some health as well, though I don't know what my chances are of that. And can't seem to catch him there either, unfortunately for me. And he ran away again, but that's okay. We can get some time right here. We can get some stamps right here. I want to drop down here this way just to be safe. And I want to see if I can get my hands on some health. Not exactly how I wanted to do that, but I'll take it. And I have health now. Cool. Let us use the flight suit to get over to here. Really? And I can't seem to go that way. No matter. I can drop right down. Get even more health this way. See what this will lead me to. Hopefully it'll lead to even more good things. That'll give me some time, so that was considered a good thing. And I now... Really? Really? Well, we're at the end now, so we can just fly our way over to here. And we can play the bonus stage. I can't believe I'm out of there. Let's be careful as we get around. I'm not talking often enough because I want to concentrate as I do any of this. And I can't believe I'm making it to the top in some way. I can't believe I'm making my way up a little bit. Really concentrating here. I apologize for the lack of commentary. Nope, 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 no. Well, at least I got a health for the next area. I tried with that. Also, that looks really trippy for a waterfall. Blue Sky Software did a good job there. Grand finale! We are now facing the final boss with Wile E. Coyote. And I want to make sure that I don't get knocked to the side like that. That hurts. I have to admit that our good friend Wile E is not exactly the fastest guy here, and he can be knocked around quite a bit by the Roadrunner. Sheesh, who would have thought that the Roadrunner himself would be this violent? Thankfully, there are plenty of health pickups, but you still want to be careful because it is still really easy to die. Especially if you can't get away from the Roadrunner fast enough. I did not want to do that. That is cool. I actually got to not get hurt a whole bunch while doing that. And if I can continue my way to the left with these balloons, I can make my way over to here with very little difficulty. I'm going to grab this just to be safe. I know I'm going to get bounced around, but that's cool. I'd rather land on the Roadrunner than get run over. And that was a little harder than with the Roadrunner because I didn't have speed on my side exactly, unless I use a turbo boost. But there you go. And besides, I didn't want to use a turbo boost that much because I had the feeling it would do more harm than good and get me in even more trouble. But anyway, we have finally beaten the game with Wile E. Coyote, and we are the Acme Customer of the Year. Roadrunner runs away. The same characters who were in Roadrunner's ending also make their cameo here. And we have actually done something right. And Acme did right by us for once. And with that, that is the end of Let's Play Desert Demolition, starring Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote for the Genesis and Mega Drive. I can't believe I got to show off all the bonus areas. I can't believe I got through all the stages with both characters. And here we are now. So, this game. My thoughts on it. Graphics are pretty bright and colorful, and they're pretty good. I mean, Blue Sky Software, who later did the Vector Man games, like about a year after this or so, they did a good job with the graphics. It looks a lot like a Roadrunner Wile E. Coyote cartoon, and they're pretty colorful and they're pretty detailed for the Genesis. Some places are dark, like Carlsbad Caverns and Granite Gulch, while others are pretty bright, like Buttes and Ladders and Choo Choo Terrain. But they did a good job with the colors and the graphics and how everything looked here. Sound and music, you will definitely have some very cartoony sounding sounds in this game. It sounds more or less like a Roadrunner cartoon, somewhat. I wish there was more music. It would have made this game a lot less silent. The only time you really hear music is if you're either, well, basically the only time you either hear music is either you're in a bonus stage or if you're moving around. And that's about it. Or when you're on the train. I guess that could be considered music. Play control. It was alright. It can be slippery and a little fast at points, like when you're flying around in the flight suit as Wile E, or when you're trying to get somewhere as a Roadrunner. Thankfully, the game is able to keep up on that. Thankfully, the control doesn't feel all that slippery. I felt like I was in control most of the time. Though, it is possible to mess up and do something you don't want to do. My main gripe with the gameplay is that you don't have enough time to get through the stages. And I wish the game gave you more time. I thought it was just going to be primarily a Roadrunner problem, because Roadrunner's fast, you're expected to be fast, gotta go fast. But this applies to Wile E as well. I know that Wile E is not as fast as a Roadrunner, but come on. Regardless of who I'm playing as, give me more time to explore the stages, grab stamps, and just explore the levels and figure stuff out. Because 30 seconds to a minute, it's not going to cut it. Give me 2 or 3 minutes. And if you're going to do that, make the clocks that I pick up give me more time than just 10 seconds. Because I was just begging for time pickups throughout the game, regardless of who I was playing as. It's a good game, but you don't get time. And there's nothing more embarrassing than trying as hard as you can to get what you can and then leave, and you still run out of time before you can make it to the exit for the section. At least the bonus games are pretty good, though. And replay value, well, you have the Coyote and you have the Roadrunner, so you have 2 different characters to play as, and you have 3 difficulties, so there's that. But once you play through this game as both characters, you're not going to have much of a reason to play through this game again. Oh, yeah, and there's another gripe about the gameplay that I had. The threshold for getting Wile, Coyote, or away from you, or keeping the Roadrunner from escaping, yeah, I wish those were a little looser as well. Because I was getting grabbed by Wile E's the Roadrunner all the time, and it was hard to catch the Roadrunner at times too. Like, it was possible to get away from Wile, it was possible to get the Roadrunner, but more often than not, both situations were a bit of a pain, especially in later levels. But after you play as both characters, I mean, you still have the 3 difficulties, but there's not much else to bring you back. I mean, the game's only 6 levels. It's pretty short. You can beat this game anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour if you know what you're doing. So there's that. But other than that, it's a pretty good short Mega Drive or Genesis game that you can play through in like 30 minutes to an hour in case you feel like playing video games all day or something. I mean, not much else I can say other than it's great, it's a tad short, but it's still worth checking out. And I do recommend checking this game out. At least it's better than what Sunsoft brought us with Death Valley Rally. But anyway, this has been Let's Play Desert Demolition starring Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner for the Genesis and Mega Drive. Hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did, maybe even more than I did. And hopefully I will be back with another game. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad, maybe it'll be somewhere in between, who knows. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, thanks for watching, and see you guys later.